Hello, and welcome back to another business story. Tell me which company advertises don't buy our product. What happened was in 2011, in the board meeting of Patagonia, the marketing team came up and said, we want to run a full page advertisement in New York Times asking people not to buy a product. This gets usually brushed off by any leader who is wanting to capitalize on the holiday season. But Patagonia was something very different. They went ahead and they advertised in the New York Times for a full page the ad what you have seen on the YouTube thumbnail, not to buy their product. They asked people to think before buying because every product consumes resources and creates an environmental impact. The company, in fact, argued that there should be lesser products which are made with higher quality, which lasts long, and the customers should buy only when required or only if and when required. The ad showcased the company's purpose. The advertisement was not simply a clever marketing campaign. It represented something deeper. It presented the company's purpose. And it teaches us one of the most important aspects of businesses or principles of businesses of our times, that when purpose becomes the product, it creates a premium brand. Not because customers are wanting to buy premium or anything like that, but it represents a strong company purpose. Now, when purposes become part of the product, it creates a premium brand. When you look at Rolex, right, we talked about it in few videos ago. Rolex tells time, all watches tell time, your cell phone tells time, and anything around tells time. But Rolex talks about the craftsmanship, the status, the aspect that I arrived kind of a aspect. And what Lego has taught us is its creativity, and the small brick will change the way you look at playing games. Lego built value through identity, and Lego survived by protecting the identity. Similarly, Rolex created its identity and it survives even today with its identity. A Patagonia jacket just doesn't say I love outdoors. I believe products should last. I believe businesses should take responsibility. I believe consumption should be thoughtful. The customer is not simply wearing the company's logo, the customer is expressing their view. And that is where purpose begins creating value. Its founder, Mr. Yon, began as a climber and a craftsman. He noticed some materials were damaging the parts where their customers are going. He was basically building outdoor gear for himself and his friends because they love trekking. And what is noticed is some materials are damaging the environment where they were climbing. And he basically wanted to ensure that, those things were not happening. And second, if the product was having a challenge, they should repair it themselves rather than just throwing it and buying it again. Patagonia could have done many things. It could have put out, many aspects how they're protecting the environment. Okay, that's okay. Their products are being trashed. They can say we are doing something else, but they didn't. They went on to say that you buy less and repair more. It's a very, very dangerous proposition. But for me, it is a premium brand look. I'll explain to you in this context in 5 points: conviction, product, proof, community, and premium. That's the premium loop. Now, how do we get into the aspect of conviction? What does the organization strongly believe is the purpose that they exist, or purpose their products exist? For Patagonia, the conviction concerns protecting the natural environment and reducing unnecessary consumption, but giving an experience to their consumers that they're carrying products which will last long. Uh, Many people can talk about anything else, but they believed in the conviction very strongly. Your conviction can be completely different. You're protecting privacy, you're having accessibility to giving accessibility to certain things, your craftsmanship is increasing. There are a lot of other things what you can do, but it must be very, very specific enough to influence its buyers' decisions. Making the world better is not a conviction, it is a good way of telling people I'm aspiring to save the world. When it comes to product, the conviction what you had as a founder should go or roll into the product. This is where many purpose driven brands fail. Rolex does not add heritage, it talks about the craftsmanship. Same principle with Lego. Creativity is just not written on the box, but creativity is embedded in the system of interchangeable bricks. Your business purpose must therefore be what is different about the product because the purpose exists. When you talk about proof, customers no longer believe in declarations. We need to show them proof. They examine evidence. Patagonia's Don't Buy the Jacket campaign would have looked like a publicity stunt, but they were also showing, come to us, repair it. Or if you're not, give it back to us and buy for repurposing, and they will sell it in the used store of Patagonia. They begin in terms of they connecting the purpose to the product and demonstrating the proof that they're doing this. And when it comes to community, what happens is when you drive this kind of purpose driven product into the market, people will start associating. People will pay the premium. They become your ambassadors. They'll talk about your product. They will encourage people to buy your product. And they come together to share your purpose with others. That becomes a brand by itself. When people drive products, they create the brand. And that's a very beautiful proposition. And last but not the least is the premium feel. Premium is not about price, it's about the purpose, quality, and the promise you make to the customer. I will give you another example. Tumi bags, most of us carry them. And when you talk about Tumi, they guarantee you that the bag will last long. And after 5 years, if you're bored, you can trade it for a discount with a new bag of your choice. So people relate to the brand, and very less times you see advertisement of Tumi. These are the aspects which really drive organizations to become great. If you look at this example, what it tells is if you have a purpose driven business, that's a lasting organization. And in 2018, Patagonia changed its purpose to we are in business to save our home planet. and they stick to it even today. That's the beauty of it. And especially in today's world of AI, products are becoming more human. Organizations are becoming more human. People are becoming more human because most of the tasks are going in a different direction. Your website can be built, your marketing can be done, your customers can be handled, but building relationships, building purpose, and building an organization and products which people trust and love is the primary focus what we should have. As I keep saying, use AI as an assistant. It will not replace anything, but it will help you do bigger things. Look at it that from that standpoint. And when we look at building organizations, having a purpose driven organization is the topmost layer of products and organizations which will succeed. In 2022, Patagonia founders have created a trust where all the voting shares in the company are with the trust, and non-voting shares, the voting rights, are with the leadership. You know why they did this? Because the purpose will never change. CEOs come and go over a period of time. Somebody might want to change the purpose, but in this way, they can't change it because the trust has the voting power to vote any idea or anything in or out. So that's the beautiful vision. So the reason I shared this story is, or my objective of all these stories is very simplified. I can do a lot more videos which will, technology and everything. There are many people doing it. But what I found is people are not sharing the actual ways to build lasting businesses. Even forget lasting businesses. Today, freelancers, fractionals like me, independent consultants are increasing in number. And even us, we should apply these principles into our lives because everything connects back. It's like a startup. I am a freelance consultant and I am a startup, right? I might not be producing products, but I might be selling my services. So if I have a service with a purpose, build the credibility, deliver what I promise, trust me, the brand gets created. And when the brand gets created, you have the premium aspect coming to you. Again, premium is not just about money, it's how you demonstrate value. I call it the value exchange. Hope you like this story. Please do subscribe and like, share, and comment if you like this video. And I do one business video every week on Wednesdays. It drops, and look forward to seeing you. Thank you.